My jaw dropped about 3 good times on this episode. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Star Season 1, Episode 10. We start right off with Hayil and Star. Those two are actually going at it, and Star is all in his face and basically telling him, you know you want me, you're infatuated with me, and you need to just admit it because you're mad because I'm with Hunter. Because he was giving the girls compliments on the rehearsal and didn't say anything to Star. And the truth of the matter was, she was off, but whatever. He just basically wasn't talking to her. He was pissed off with her, so he wasn't really talking to her. So he ends up telling her, he says, no, I was obsessed with your mother. I'm not obsessed with you at all. I thought you looked like you'd be a good ride for some in the sack, but Hunter told me that you're not even that. And her face was just as cracked. I said, oh, see, girl. Then we end up seeing Cotton. Cotton then went to getting high. Now, you know, she had a problem with drugs back in the day. She just started getting high, just trying to numb everything. She done lost her boyfriend. She fell out with Carlotta. You know, everything's all fucked up. So she's running around getting high, medicating herself, basically. Then we run into this little thing where this guy comes in and he's supposed to be from the Atlanta competition and tells Hayil that, and it was kind of weird that he knew where they were rehearsing and all this, tells Hayil that under the strict laws, not laws, but the rules of that competition, he entered them as a four-member group, that he can't switch it now to 3 members. So they figure out that Ava has to come back in the group or they can't be in the competition, and that's that. So later on, we actually see the girls go to Ava. Ava gives Star the blues, you know, because it's one of them things of, oh yeah, bitch, now you need me, bitch. And Star's giving her, yeah, huh, girl, whatever. So Ava said, okay, fine, I'll be in the group. So all that's that. Over at Derek's house, his grandmother, with her good old hide up drunken ass, she is giving him a public defender and doesn't want to accept help from Alex's mother because she doesn't want him to have a white attorney. She wants him to have a black attorney. Dumbass black shit. I said, girl, stupid. He'll be in jail fucking with his grandmother. We're just ridiculous. Anyway, so let's go to Star and Hunter. Star and Hunter are actually having it back and forth because Star's basically telling him to grow a set of balls and get your mother and put your mother in her place. She needs to stay on her side of your house and I stay on my side of your house. And then we ain't got to communicate with each other and we ain't got to fall out, but I'm not going nowhere. I said, girl, you is really pushing it out and telling him to argue with his mother. That's really out there, Star. So little after that, we actually see Hayil and Pumpkin. He goes to see Pumpkin. He asks Pumpkin to help with the 4-girl group harmony type of thing and put something together for them. Takes them to Pumpkin. They're in a recording session, and Ava and Star are going at it. Ava actually comes out during the break and asks her, well, can I do the bridge? And Pumpkin's like, well, girl, that's Star's part. She gonna say, I know, but I could do it better. She gonna say, oh, she got balls. She said, fine, let's go ahead and see what you got. That bitch went in there and took Star's part and turned it out. Because, of course, she started flowing with it, and she went and she was doing the bilingual thing. She's going from Spanish to English. I said, girl, Miss Star, she got your number, bitch. And the fact of the matter is, she's better than Star, and Star knows it. That's why every time Star gets a chance, she beats her up. Because when after that last fight, she had claw marks down her face. When she went to work with Carlotta, Carlotta said, girl, What happened? She said, Star, she got mad at me and because Hayo put me in the group. Child, and the next time Carlotta says Star, she said, stop acting like a wild cat. Star didn't even know what she's talking about. Bitch, you'd have scratched half her face off. A mess. But that's that. So Star got pissed and she was like, that's okay, I got your number. You better watch your back, bitch. And that was that. So Hayo goes and tells Carlotta Cotton been messing with the drugs again. Carlotta goes over to Jocelyn's house, bangs on the door. Cotton is looking a mess. You hear me? They got my girl looking terrible. Sends her in there, honey, and she's like, I ain't gotta listen to nothing you say. That's the best part about not being in your house. And just get on out of here, mama. I don't want to talk to you. You messed up, and I don't want to hear it. All you want to do, you want me to come back home because that's gonna make you feel better, and I'm not even here for it. Close the door in her face. And she told her, well, stay your stupid ass here. But I could just tell by looking at you that you messed with them drugs again. She do look like shit. She went on about her business. Then we see Derek. Derek ends up coming down the street. At this one point, Derek and Alex is coming down the street, and somebody from the news come and ask him, would you like to give a statement? He's like, no, and he's going off. And they turn to say to Alex, do you want to give a statement? Do you want to talk about how the cop supposedly roughed you up and how your parents feel about that? And she's like, oh, and Derek's like, what? Because he didn't know anything about it. So now he's ready to go off. Now he's ready to go down angry black man land. So Alex begged him, leave that alone because you got enough problems as it is. Leave that alone. My parents will take care of that part. Just leave that alone. He ended up going behind Alex's back, going to see this newswoman and gives her a tip about Officer Lassiter, which is the cop that was handling everything, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. And she told him, this may come back on you. So we're like, okay, no problem. So let's move on to the showcase. We get to the showcase. Remember, there was the three girl group that they was battling with before. They did their thing, did their song. Um, Everything was really good. And then they came off stage. That bitch, the lead singer, told Star, "You look a little thirsty," and threw a glass of water in Star, water or pop, in Star's face right before they went on stage. So Star was going to tear her ass up. But Simone ended up pulling them together and leading them into prayer, like she learned from Miss Carlotta. And then they went up and they did their performance and they literally killed it. They At that point they announced the top 5 people who were going to continue on in the competition, and they were the last group that got picked. So they got picked. So they were all happy. Everybody's getting ready to disperse and do whatever they're going to do. Simone ends up by herself. So she said she'll get her a ride back, with Hayo or with Alex. And she missed Alex and Derek. They were already gone, which was a good thing, and I'll tell you why. But they had already gone. She went to go see to catch Hal. He down there kissing and hugging on Ava, which had already been out the bag. Sorry, already told him, yeah, you're his niece. Yeah, my ass. You're fucking him, bitch. Shut up. Nobody want to hear that shit. So Simone actually seen that. Plus, her overheard them talking about how he lied and that man wasn't really authentic. That came there. They told him about the four player group and all that. That was nothing but one of Hayo's lies. And Simone was like, okay, so she took herself one home. She got her way home, everything like that. It's a good thing that she didn't get in the car with Alex and Derek because they ended up being in a car accident. And they're on the side of the road. We don't know what's going on with them. We'll find that out next week. Um, Later on, we actually see Cotton and Hail. Um, oh, yeah, Cotton and Hail. Hail takes Cotton home to Carlotta's house. And he's like, you need to be here with your mother. And she tells him, I'm not messing with her, this, that, and the other. So here, Carlotta's in the window looking out and she's seeing him talking. And he's saying, um, I thank you for always looking out for me, this, that, thing, the other. And then she starts coming on to Hail. And Hail's like, no, no, and I love you. And all that. I care for you very much. And I love you for who you are. But that ain't you make a beautiful woman, but that's not my cup of tea. and he's just trying to tell her, and he's being real nice, and she done pushed all the way up on him, and he ain't too good. He about to fall into it like, oh shit, well, shit getting hard anyway, so you know how he do. And next thing you know, Carlotta comes out and says, get off of him. This, that, and the other, and carrying on, and she's standing there, and then she says to Hael, he's your son. He is your son. So then that's a big blow up. Child, Cotton looks at Carlotta and told her, you told me my dad was dead. You said that my father was dead. Why would you do that? Child, Hael's like, look what you've done. What did you do? He didn't know. Child, Cotton runs off. He runs off behind Cotton. Carlotta's hollering, now what now, Lord? What now? She goes, girl, you done made a bunch of decisions and told a bunch of lies, and they are all coming back to you and whipping your ass. All these lies you done told and carrying on. Anyway, the other thing is we got Star. She done went on off with Hunter. Child, Hunter done bought Star a house. Said, I bought this house for you and I. I put it in your name. Beautiful home. Well, what did your mother say? Child, doesn't matter. I said, oh. So that's where it ended. And it's going to get good next week. So hold on to all that information. Y'all come on back next week and I'll talk to y'all then. I told you my jaw was dropping. I said, ooh. And that last little part, honey, he's your father. I said, oh, get off of him right away, honey. Mess. Talk to y'all next week.